Oh, mon bien. Ouais, mais aux États-Unis, on paye pas les coûts. Aux États-Unis, c'est une loterie, c'est un beau. Ben oui, c'est plus cher. Tes chances gagner ou non, pas. C'est à moitié, c'est quand même. J'ai le droit de faire une vidéo. J'ai tout ready to do. Two o'clock. Yeah. And all right, respect. Because part of la fondation, je trouve que vite sur le tout en faute. Oh. That's the ball with you do. It's a shot. Anyway, I know. How come you were already on it? See the patties. I said it. You gotta use this. Yeah. No, sono empi. payer ça. Moi, ce qui arrive, c'est prendre le peu sur la c'est bon. Il y avait plus de monde au Canada. Oui, dans le temps de la fédération. Ah oui. Oui. Les bourses, les bourses. Oui. Mais le garçon, oui, faisait juste le plat. Oui, oui. Oui. Ah, donc, c'est tellement ben oui. Ben oui, je t'approuve. Ah ben si, le tennis, ligue. Ben non, E même à Gabi, regardez le English or English, quelque chose. On dit ici, chacun. Exact. Oui. Hey, op een moment brood. Même les gros le pont en Angleterre. Bien de garder le petit script. Hey, c'est le montant. Oui, ben c'est ça. C'est ça, mais quand oui, on va regarder oui, non, et ça. Oui, c'est fini. Ben oui. Et, non.
Il lève le bol, il lève le bol, il met il a fait
Non, regarde, c'est un match. Il me manque à moi, ça.
peut-être qu'ils ont joué chez quand même.
Oui. Les choses qui sont les pièces, c'est joué. La peau, là, ça fait tant que ça prend. Comme tu sais, j'avais hâte que tu as dégusté. J'ai tout vu de ce game. T'avais une fatigue. Mais pas ça. Là, ça m'a fait, mais c'est bien. J'ai dit, là, quelqu'un qui perd un errant. Oui. Tu sais, non. Puis là, oui. Oui. Oui. Oui. Ah oui. Il est là.
Oui, c'est plus dur pour lui.
C'est dans tout. Ah oui. Connais-tu le chemin? Ben oui. On le fait dans ben oui, ouais. Ben oui, ben oui. C'est ça.
Non plus pour mettre.
Oui, c'est quand il est en train de chausser. Ça indique que la marche au oui, parce que si elle ne veut pas dans le il vient se divertir. Je pensais que c'était plus tôt. Voyons, non. Talk to me, I'll talk you. Non, qu'est-ce que ça fait, telle chose? Comme c'est technique. Mais quand j'ai vu les lumières, là, moi, j'ai dit, aussi comme tu dis, quand tu es victorien, je connais le plat pour rire.
Ben, bien ça de
Je ne connais pas. Hey, I believe, I didn't mean, I believe. J'ai aucune idée. Des carottes, la carotte, pas dit. La grille de terre côté. Soyons
Deze show, de quiz.
Ah oui, parfait.
Encore une fois, de shit.
Hey,
Ça, voilà.
moi, j'ai la classe de typo. À vous d'être spirit.
Go quad.
On comprend aussi.
Sure, we can't take care of Let me do such a good
Boy. Oh, having catch up with people that just get it. That's much there. Sad. Can't remember. Ça devrait comme brûler fort. Même dernière veille, le son s'en va. Oui. Ah oui, c'est encore. Mais ça, là, tu me grave. Mais les faits, ben,
Okay, Bob. Said it's all small price.
And can you Hey, je donne les boules, des valeurs. Pour tourner les ponts, transcrire les buts.
McDonald's, the restaurant. Taking the view, fuck out.
Vraiment, c'était la seule. Même on va aller là-bas. Non. Just say I'm your nose. Oh. I'm not that Maman dit, yes. It's just done with my oh.
To make sure. Fine. Like this. Content.
I'm happy. So
Oh no. I'm sorry. It's in the plan. It's all good.
That is.
Cascade.
Yeah. Kena saya has to help over there, the same thing. No, but only to do same price. What does this for?
And Phoenix.
Don't see it.
Relative.
Hey, hey.
He wants it. No, we don't.
See your home.
Play very good.
No. I let my buddy sit. I said, when you know,
Word.
I go salad. So they never said they were.
Okay.
Don't want it.
Okay, so now we're going to get to go root that.
Ah, now there. Find a Scotland.
Stay.
I like it.
Je prends pas dans les steaks.
Vamos que no me traen esta noche. No, que tú. Vale.
Yes. And then, what's up?
Yo la poco que la pizza. No. I play it. Use my. Pizza. Oh. Sound of soul.
I mean,
What is that? Yeah, we'll go. Right.
Oh, he's
That's fine.
eating structures every country is what it is. They say said every garbage. Yeah, let's get it on. Good deal.
Exactamente.
And you can do it.
It's just all. Foi lingo. Solo sapeva. So. Sei che soltanto lui sabe. Poi just because it was we flying on the no, it was a conselho. Mas prazo não, ele morre. Não, sure.
don't you know?
Yeah.
Wait, you,
On the rest of
Yeah, that's true. Right.
If the sisters would go and see. Tweet, yeah.
hey, you,
But if you are young,
anybody here send it to me? Try again. Hey,
Stop it.
Why?
Oh, no.
Snow.
Yeah. Links. Straight up. Listen. Men someday, they're not signing out. We'll show you the hours that make it. What you
Well,
oh, İzmir'in piyasa. Oui. For sure, c'est un plein. C'est un plein. Oh, yeah. So take this side. Sandy. He's come from the country. C'est trop parfait. Et nos Félix Committee c'est pas dit. Video. Quanto o olho dos juros, aí quanto o olho. Você.
That's true. Or she is hungry. She is supposed to. Você vai ter. Foi. É esse aí. Já pegou. Doze essas vezes. Yeah. Aiming the correct man. Yeah. See, you get a watcher. Yeah. Roll, this one thing. Culture. No, it's Vegas.
Check with Kevin. Kevin would know the best. He is from Ontario.
From Canada, Ontario.
Kevin would know for sure.
Kevin, where you come from? Toronto. Sérieux? Where you come from?
Tirana.
Yeah. Oh. It's like Chinese.
Please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
I'm gonna take my radio voice like you for the end.
This is the end. Reveille.
Só tu pode aranhar, pode aquilo que olha, aí de oi, só like that. How is that? What's a succeeded?
Bonjour tout le monde. Uh, Hi everybody. This week it was a very, very good week for all the players and all the spectators. Okay? If I don't miss some mistake in English, don't worry. I'm gonna repeat it from short. I can read in Portuguese, but next time probably the three Louis is up to get to understand. Okay, first of all in English, okay, I would like to say thank you for everybody who came this week. But this week is not our week. It's a week of Brazil. The Brazil. La Brazil, Jean Brazil from Brazil. We are in final two guys. But I just would like to say we have Brazil was very good until at the end. And for me, I know Brazil only on TV from TV. But now I know the people of Brazil uh, in for all the week I met people and some very nice people. Thank you very much. 10 people there, and everybody you, from United States, Canada, New Brunswick, from everywhere. It's a very nice meeting. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you to the principal people who's make that event. I talk about Mr. Ajay Rabakar. She's there, the president of PABSA. Without him, on his team, nobody's that in Canada. Okay, and the second one, Mr. Felipe Martin from Brazil, but he just left. Thank you, Felipe, for your employment. Have a good trip. And okay. And the president, no, the president of the council, Mr. He's not there. Mr. John White. Thank you, John. If you're on the web. And the director coaching of class, we have an ambassador. It's Mr. Everybody, Mr. Clint Holger, World Champion 92. It's our ambassador of PABSA and the organization. And we have a chief marketing officer. He's there. Oh, is it? Okay. Mr. Amit said. Yeah. We have a lead commentator, media producer, Mr. David Burney. There, hold on. We have a coordinator of Latin America. Okay. It was Mr. Junior Umana Alvarado. Was there. And the head referee. Do you know who is the referee? Mr. Ken Patrick from France. Thank you, everybody. Merci beaucoup. Est-ce que vous avez compris en français que je vais tomber là-dessus? On peut se parler de raison. Évidemment, pendant le tournoi. Alors, avant de parler du tournoi, on va parler de quelqu'un qui nous a reçu cette semaine. On demandait à Simon, Zao, the new owner. Viens ici, Simon. Simon, il peut vous dire aussi en chinois beaucoup plus qu'en brésilien, qu'en portugais. Est-ce que tu veux dire quelques mots? Oui, tout le monde.
Merci. Oui, moi aussi.
Je dis merci. Français. C'est très bien. Il suit les cours sur le bon en ce moment, donc je travaille de son français. Et puis, moi, de mon côté, je travaille mon anglais. Et donc, en terminant, je voudrais seulement mentionner aux gens francophones qui parlent anglais. On va vous demander d'éteindre vos cellulaires par le tournoi. Et si vous êtes assis ici, if you sit here, don't move, wait, small break if you want to go. It's very important. Okay, maintenant, on va demander à Kevin de présenter le président du chien, Mr.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This final will be a 5-out line. It'll be a mandatory break after 8. So, it'll be a 15-minute break after 4 frames, whatever the score is. Okay? Want to make sure everybody has their cell phones turned on the vibrate or silent. And if players down, lining out a shot, please do not move while they're in shot. Stay perfectly still, welcome. Alright, so introducing everybody.
I forgot, excuse me, I forgot to thank us and sheet. I would like to say thank you. Thank you to Mr. Louis Duat for all 3 The yellow line scoop, the wheels are moving in the picture. And my daughter Annabelle, she has few more money all week. It was very funny to see you. I would like to have another event like that in Montreal in the future. Everything's possible. Everything was good. All right, let's get this party started. Introducing players from Brazil, Mr. Fado and Mr. Mister. And from Toronto, there's Sabia Maya. This from that would be seven and almost in this whole tournament. Everybody, okay, well, we have some pictures talking about.
All right, everybody, call your mother, call your father, call your sons, call your daughters, call your lovers, call your husbands, call your wives, call them all to come on down. It's the final of the 2024 PABSA Open Snooker Championship live here at La Bande de Coin in the Saint-Lambert, Quebec. Fitted to be quite a great battle with Fabio Anderson Lursen, aka Fabino, taking on Sahil Nair, a Brazilian-Canadian battle, a best of 9. A few photos are going to be taken. There's a lovely trophy that they're playing for. It's David Burney in the booth, ready to guide you through this great final. After the pictures are done, we'll get underway. Referee Sylvain Etier just making the final adjustments. Handshakes are had, and we are ready to get on with frame one of this 2024 PABSA Open Snooker Championship Final. So referee Etier just going over to the final rules. Handshakes are had. Fitting to be a great final here. Both players definitely know how to amass high breaks. Might just be who stumbles a little bit. I think it could be a seesaw affair here. Will Brazil get another pro on the ranks? Or can Canada finally send someone overseas? It's long overdue. We'll find out in a few hours who's going to get that elusive 2-year tour card with WST. So Fabino set to break us off in frame one of this final. And we are streaming live on PABSA's YouTube channel. An active chat is in the room there, so feel free to voice your concerns or your cheers for either player, whether it be Sahil or Fabino. If you have any comments or questions, please reach out to us and let us know where you're tuning in from. This great game of snooker is played globally. So probably a little safety battle to get us going, and we'll see who falters first and see what they can make of the mistake that their opponent plays. See, he'll kind of got a little bit of a chance here to strike first. Crowd acknowledges that nice long pot there by Sahil. So let's see what he can make of it. Takes this blue into the right middle, so it's going to have to go in and out of bulk and find the pathway between the bulk colors. Come back down for a red. Looks like you might have a red at the bottom of the pack. Great shot off the blue. Let's go red open to the left top corner pocket. If he's going to hold down there for the black. Obviously, the pot to the for the pink. Ooh. Long pot miss. Yeah, the pink wasn't going to go into the right middle. So his gift an opener for Fabino. I think in these early frames they're really going to start coming out swinging. Trying to stamp their mark early on this final. Crowd enjoys that long pot by Sahil. He's back in it. Looks like he has a pathway for that red just above the pink into the right middle. This is what a lot of players haven't been able to do with Fabino. Just keep him sitting in his chair. It's tough to score from that point. Sahil done with that. So it's tricky. A cue ball tight to the cushion just makes that pot that much more difficult. Doesn't want to cue down on it. But good angle to get onto this blue into the same pocket after this red. Those middle pockets, they come out again. But he hasn't really gifted an opportunity for Fabino. Great camera angle there, just showing you how large a snooker table is, how small the pockets are. You clip off that red that's just above the black to the right of it, get on the right side and come off two cushions to come back to the ball carrier. Yeah, he's left a red on. The top left corner. Get by that black for it, though, looking at this angle. Yeah, it looks to be there. Missed in the jaws of the pocket, but was able to find the bottom. So this is good work by Sahil at the beginning.
7.
It's got an option of 3 reds. I can take the one into the left middle and draw back for the black. So having a scoring discrepancy. So the screen has gone down in the room for the players to take a look. See, there was a in front of the scoreboard, but Sahil was aptly saying, "Hey man, I'm just kind of on this break here. Kind of disrupt the rhythm a little bit. Hopefully Sahil can recover from this." Just want to say, always looking for great people behind the scenes. We've got the players. If you're wanting to help grow the great game of snooker in the Americas, feel free to reach out to PABSA.org. That's PABSA.org. You wanted to be a referee, scorekeeper, commentator, streaming producer, tournament director. Need lots of people to help out to make it a strong community. This red in the color for Sahil. Put him into the snooker's required stage. Just broke down on that. Is he given an opportunity for Fabino? Thanks for the kind words. Shanti's positive channel. It is the last match. It's been a long 10 days, but lots of fun. Lots of great snooker to watch. Ooh. Fabino just comes a little short. Yes, it's been great to make new friends and seeing old ones. Great team from coming up from Brazil. Got to know them a lot last year in Rio. We all have been having fun dans la belle Provence of Quebec. Yeah, just phone goes off in the background. It's an active room here, but I think all focuses are keyed on this table. Very quiet in the room. Sahil did the smart thing, just got up, refocused himself. This red to put us in the snooker's required stage. It's looking good for the man from Toronto, Ontario to get the first frame. Ran a little bit high. It's got to use the rest. A little wide. Fabino gonna come back to the table. Just needs 3 snookers to get back into it. It is the ruling of more than 3 snookers required when they're on the colors, then it's on an automatic concession. So we're not there just yet. Wasn't able to connect on the lookout. Oh, but he went in off there. And Fabiano is electing to play on. And that's a concession by Fabiano. So Sahil Nair takes that first frame 74-4, and we'll be right back with frame 2 of this 2024 PABSA Open Snooker Championship. And we're back with frame 2, Sahil Nair. Victorious in that first frame, set to get us going here, breaking off. I just wonder if he left that path open. Looks like it for Fabino. This red into the right middle. Right on the bottom of the pack there that goes into the top left. Yeah, he doesn't fancy it, so just a safety shot here. Maybe trying to put it in the green pocket. Well, both players going for their chances early. This is an opportunity for Fabino. hold his red there. He's got a pink into the opposite corner pocket. Oh, he's fluked a red. One of the greatest breaks in Canadian history, the 147 by Cliff Thorburn in the 1983 World Championship, was started by a fluke. Let's see if Fabino can capitalize on this. Got a good angle on this black to go into the reds. Gotta trust a little bit of luck on these shots. Go into it incredibly positively. Might be a break. Plant a 2 reds on the bottom of the bunch there. I'm just gonna roll in. And referee Eche not nominated, no touching ball. Very nicely done on that red. Just let's come a little bit more. Looks like he's got a good angle on the yellow to come back down table. Got a red out in the open. As you can see, red's just below the pack. Goes right into that top left corner. Also got red into the side, so choices. Always good to have choices for reds. Got on the right side of the blue, as you can see in those pictures. A natural angle off the blue is going to bring them down to the business end of the table. Let's open up those reds. Got a little awkward cueing going over the pink for the black into the top right. He's got the angle to come off top cushion. Don't think the black, when it gets respotted, will block the path of the red near the black spot. Actually, the black spot is covered, so the colored ball is potted, and it comes back to the table. The spot is covered, goes to the highest point value available, and in this case, the black will go on the brown spot. black back down table as soon as possible, but the pink is kind of tied up there. Might have a chance if he's high on it. On the left side. Done nicely to find the right side of the blue again. Yeah, taking that last red really opens up the pink. Just come through the cue ball. Looking to stun back a little bit for that red below the pink. This has been really nicely taken by Sahil. And nothing wild, just small little short, compact run-throughs, drawbacks. See, black has been kind of out of commission. Just found the brown spot on a respot, but no harm in foul in taking pinks, as they're worth 6 points, and you can really extend your lead by using that color with reds up. Just needs this red to put us in the snooker's required stage. I think if he gets, might just be a bit straight. Would have liked a little bit of angle to come back down for that red, but he can run through. If this red is to drop, it looks like it's going very favorable to a 2-0 advantage for the Canadian. Oh, very nicely done. Developed that red beautifully to keep the break going. Are we in store for an early century in this final of the 2024 PABSA Open Snooker Championship? As you can see, the crowd is very close to the table. You have to be statuesquely still. The one paint is going to be that brown. Well, he's got an angle to come off the bulk cushion to get down for that brown. Oh, and he just broke down on the green, but still a break of 81 gets a great round of applause, and the second frame goes to Sahil Nair, looking quite in command of this final, but we'll see how the Brazilian responds in frame 3 when we return. And Fabino returns just from a quick comfort break. Got to recompose himself. Third frame. Definitely needs to put one on the board early, or he'll be facing an uphill battle. There will be a 10-minute interval after the conclusion of the fourth frame. So hopefully Fabino can split this mini session 2-2. Obviously Sahil would love to go to the interval up 4-0 with 1 to go to win. Great to hear the support on the stream. Great to hear that James Power tuning in. James, who played in the tournament and does some fantastic work with the Ontario Billiards and Snooker Association scene, really helping out that part of that snooker community there grow. So we all salute you, James. Thanks very much for what you do. And as Fabino just left a path for Sahil to get back in. there, but he's just, as you can see, that little wry smile there. Not too happy with the result. Sahil did take out Floyd Ziegler, very tough player, in a whitewash 4-0. And he was just on fire last night in his quarterfinal match over Andy McCluskey. Obviously, Fabino being the seniors champion, crowned on Tuesday earlier in the week here in Saint Lambert. Had to be definitely one of the favorites. Even Victor Sarkis, who did win this tournament a few years ago to achieve the 2-year card. It all comes down to what you do on the table on the day. So it's a nice red, just a little unfortunate that just was out of position on a color. Fabino baited Sahil to take in the long red. I'm just going to play a containing safety. It's got a nice cue ball. Pretty close to the top cushion. Fabino ain't going to be able to use all the cue ball. Just a small fraction of it. Went for it, but he's left it out. It's a tough cut into the left middle. We know how these middle pockets have behaved all tournament long. I was just a little short of going in. Fabino just needs to get his arm going, get into the balls. Right now, just hasn't found any fluency. That's his opponent. Really is controlling that cue ball well. Well, Miss Blue has opened the door for Fabino here. Broke down there. Gifted a chance here. Another one for Sahil. Seems like all tournament long, seems like Fabino's opponents have been doing that to him. Now the tables have turned. Just surveying the top end of the table. Some reds are open. Looks like not to tell that pink might come back to its original spot. Great chance here to put a high break, create some distance between him and his opponent in this third frame. See, he'll just asking referee Etier just to make sure of that mark. It's a nice drawback on this blue to keep the break going. Oh. Just break in concentration there as he wanted to draw it back, but give it kind of a little scooping feel. When you're scooping it, your cue ball is going to jump more often than not. So a little 19 break. He's got a lead of 14 points. Fabino does have a red into the top left corner. And Fabino just wanting referee Etier to clean that cue ball. Referees usually have a couple different ball markers in there. Pencils, coin. It's not an extensive kit for a referee, but there are some important tools that they need to do the job effectively. Sylvain is definitely one of the best in the country here in Canada. just got to be important with his safety shot here. It's that red on the left side by the pocket. Looks relatively easy for his opponent. I wonder if he's going to come up. Oh, he's just going to take it away from there. Good cue ball against that cushion. I don't know if he's going to bait the Brazilian into taking that red that's just above the blue to the left into the top right corner. Is there a pathway between, not between green and brown for the angle on that red by the yellow pocket? I don't know if that traveled far enough. It's a thin cut, but it does go to that right middle. Seal coming over to take a look at it. Such a thin cut, he's going to lose a little bit of control on his cue ball. He had to will that in with all his might. Just taking a look at that pink. He's just going to tap up to it because it doesn't go, but it's not a touching ball on that other red, or referee Eche would have identified it. This brown passes the blue into the right middle. Very beneficial to the Brazilian as he could start to get going. Is there some reds in the bulk area? Just don't think it goes for him. Just trying to be a little cute with that one. Just can't make any silly unforced errors against either of these opponents. We've seen all tournament long both Sahil and Fabino capitalizing on mistakes from their opponent. That's really what this final is going to come down to. Who is going to falter and who is going to counterattack. Be able to avoid the yellow by the cushion, come off it for the blue after this red. Oh, and that right just didn't go. Maybe a little distraction in the room. So there's a good chance for Fabino to get back into this. He's got a couple reds open. Pink is wide open. Really got into that one. Just gotta be mindful. He's going for this blue, going over the brown. And as he lit the path through the green and blue to get the potting angle on this long red by the top right. Looks like it's there. Yeah, Fabino was gifted an opportunity on that miss by Sahil. Should have punished him a lot more. So just color and put us into the snooker's required stage. Obviously, if he cannot convert on the color, it still will be 35 in it with 35 on the table. Very nice shot. Puts him in a snooker. And yellow is safe. Brown is safe. It's like a tough battle for the Brazilian to get back into this frame. But anything's possible, as we've seen all week long. Well judged. Everyone, including his opponent, agrees with the tap on the table there by Sahil. Sahil's got a snooker again, so just a gentle little roll up off the one cushion for Fabino. Where's that costly? 7-point foul. Free ball. With snooker's required. Can't go back, but he could put his opponent in from there. Good hit. Crowd just on the edge of their seats and taking all the action here. Points in it with 35 on the table. So 2 snookers are needed. Blue and yellow isn't the end of the world. But just looking at it, the distance between yellow and green and brown, if Fabino's going to pot out, if it gets to that point, would be tough. fellow Brazilian commentator. Hopefully he's doing the action down in his native Brazil remotely. Daniel Guerra does a great podcast down there as well. I see your local boy isn't doing too great right now. We were talking early in the broadcast about shirt size. I am a large. Now the secret is out. Large t-shirt size. I have to say Sahil is definitely playing large here. As you can see from our side view, that's a large trophy over there that he's hoping to hoist this afternoon. Well, 49-point advantage. 27 on the table. There in the automatic concession stage. So the third frame, another one for Sahil Nair of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Inching closer and closer to end the drought, to put a Canadian back on the pro circuit. We'll be back to see what happens in frame 4. And we're back with the fourth frame with Sahil eagerly wanting to break off. There will be a 10-minute interval at the conclusion of this frame. Fabio just needs something. Obviously going to be on the downside of this little mini session, race to 4, before the mid-session interval. It's going to be a good confidence booster for Fabiano. It's going to be a good confidence booster for Fabiano. Very nicely done. He's got a nice cue ball. Oh, that red definitely is open besides the pack, but long shot, and if he misses, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Marks' heel is out of plant, but definitely more of a shot to nothing. He's hoping to get his cue ball back into the bulk area. So referee Etche just informing all the fans just to say, pretty still, stop moving around on the player's shot. Oh, that's going to hurt the Brazilian. Just left to right on. Yeah, just whenever people are watching, just moving around just distracts the player that much. But obviously if you're in a room and you're walking by, the best thing is just to continue walk by. It's that kind of sudden stop when a player's down. Oh no, it's a heel. That's another opportunity. It was just a little run through on this black to be on the red near the top cushion, closer to the top right corner. He's okay with that little flick off that red. He's kept himself on this other red into the middle. Touch of angle to stun to be on the pink. It's been textbook stuff by the young Canadian. Ooh, just breaks down on 55. That frame was coming for him. He's looking promising to take a 4-0 advantage into the interval. So Fabino needs to jump on this chance. He needs to put a nice break together for himself. It's not a simple run out. A lot of work to do for the Brazilian. But as long as he can somewhat get back into the frame, get it close. We know he's got great potting ability. Oh, he just ran a bit too much. Pink might be blocking the potting angle for this red. Well, looks like Fabino's got it. Maybe he doesn't, trying to will it, possibly. As well with that red to the right middle. Just be mindful if he's drawing it back, that middle pocket. Okay. This is where it starts to get difficult. There's fewer reds on the table, keeping the break alive. Is there a foul called there? It almost sounded like it. Then Silva, referee Etier did go over to Fabino and apologized. Yes, I think he just misspoke there, but mistakes can happen. But referee Etier quickly to apologize, but has that thrown the Brazilian off a little bit. Thanks for your kind words, Darcy Michael. It's great to finally meet you here at this championship. Darcy does wonderful things for the game of snooker in the Winnipeg area. Hopefully I can get out there sometime soon and see that great community in Middle Canada. The prize is a 2-year card on the pro circuit, and I believe 5,500 Canadian dollars. So some nice money in your pocket, but what's more important is achieving that childhood dream of playing on the professional snooker tour. So he'll going for the juggler there, trying to take on that long pot, just rattled in the jaws and spat out. Hopefully Fabinho can recover a little bit from that little fault by referee Etche. Definitely was not on purpose. Referee Etche, one of the top referees in the country. We all make mistakes from time. Clarified it, apologized. That's ancient history now, so Fabinho shouldn't even remember that. Oh my. That would have been some shot. That got everyone excited. Oh my. That would have been some. Yeah, green has gone rather safe there. Sahil just leading by 12 points with 27 on it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So, it's a chance for the Brazilian. Gotta be mindful of that black over there. That's close to the top left corner pocket. See how that works out. PABSA president Jay Pradhaker just glued to the action there. Just giving a good glare. Great things that he's done with the organization. Really created a lot of great tournaments. For a lot of the players in the region. We haven't had many over the years, but things are starting to surge, starting to grow in the Americas for snooker. Great to see. That was definitely a heart-stopping shot there. Green maybe could have cannoned off the black and gone in, or the green could have hit the black and put it in. All is safe now. Ooh, the double kiss and doesn't go in. Sahil throws up his hands in surprise. Just had to put a little bit of side on it, and it was gonna go all the way down to the bottom, but didn't that time. A little unfortunate with that cannon on that ping. Just killed all the pace. Wanted to get off that green and come high up into the bulk area. The chance on the brown, but come off the brown and get behind the pink here. Or does he want to thinly cut it? The path is there. Oh, great pot there. Definitely strong applause from the Brazilian contingents. And also applause from all spectators in the room. Just drags his cue as he walks back to his seat. He knows he's just left quite a shot here for Sahil. Needs to run a bit more. Sahil just needs the pink. Have a 4-0 advantage going into the interval. Just needs one more frame. Surprising whitewash. Obviously on paper, these players look pretty even, pretty strong, both of them. And the double, it's there. Wow, that's pumping up the Canadian. He'd love to continue to play on. That's not an earthquake there. It's definitely excitement in here. We'll stand by and come back in about 10 minutes' time. Can the Brazilian fight back to make it a match? Or is the Canadian going to whitewash his way over to England and grab that 2-year tour card? So grab that cool drink, everybody, and we'll be right back in about 10 minutes' time with Frame 5.
Yeah.
Les gars sont satisfaits de la des travaux. Oui, c'est pas des travaux. Depuis qu'ils l'ont fait, c'est très bien. Puis une question pour vous. On fait de 5 Canadiens au moins. Puis qu'est-ce qui est là-bas? L'association. L'association canadienne de. Non, c'est ça. American. Est-ce qu'il y a des joueurs américains? Oui, il y avait Brésil, le gars de la qui est Brésil. Il y a un de. Les États-Unis, la bourse. C'est de. Je vais vous dire, ouais. C'est tout, ils gagnent leur vie en national, plus, ou des trucs comme ça. Non, les autres, les jeux qui, ouais, il y en a qui veulent faire de vie. Parce qu'ils gagnent cadeau de faire ça. Ouais, tu sais, peut-être qu'ils peuvent ouvrir un gym, puis donner des cours, puis parce que le moyen, ça va être sourd pendant le. Vrai? Oui, ça va être dur en Angleterre. En Angleterre, ils donnent 20 000 livres. 20 000 par année. 35 000. 35 000 par année, ils donnent tout. Ça, c'est juste pour participer. C'est ça, 2 ans. Aussi de frontières ici, parce que. Ah bon, ça, c'est significatif. Oh.
Oh, I on the Gary door.
Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 2024 PABSA Open Snooker Championship, live here at La Bande de Coin in Saint-Lambert, Quebec. It's David Burney in the booth. Now, we always do this when we're getting close to the climax. Obviously, Fabino doesn't want me to do the role of honor of thank yous, but I'm first going to hand it over to Danielle Chabot for some français. Mercis.
Eh bien, bonjour tout le monde. Merci beaucoup, David, pour cette introduction. J'aimerais remercier tout le monde, prendre quelques minutes pour remercier tous les spectateurs qui sont venus nous encourager cette semaine. On a eu un événement fantastique cette semaine. Et puis, on a vu ceux qui suivent sur le net. Les parties en ce moment, c'est d'une qualité incroyable. On voit, c'est presque professionnel en ce moment-là. On a l'introduction de l'arbitre en ce moment qui demande un peu de silence. C'est quand même incroyable de voir ces joueurs-là s'exprimer avec leur queue de snooker. Eh bien, moi, de mon côté, j'aimerais remercier tous les gens qui ont participé à l'événement. Ma fille, Annabelle et moi-même avons pris le contrat il y a 1 an et demi déjà pour avoir le tournoi Panamérica et on n'est pas déçus du tout. On remercie Simon Zao, le nouveau propriétaire, d'avoir accepté de prendre l'événement parce que sans eux, évidemment, on aurait dû faire rebrousser chemin, comme on dit, là, parce que le tournoi n'aura pas eu lieu. Maintenant, on voit que Fabioso, qui est l'arrière de 4-0 maintenant, il est au seuil de la sortie, comme on dit. Mais au snooker, rien n'est terminé. Sahil a joué de façon extraordinaire jusqu'à maintenant. C'est très beau de voir ça. Sahil, un gars de l'Ontario. Et nous espérons, lorsque vous voyez ces gens-là s'exprimer sur la table de snooker, on espère que des gens vont vouloir s'entraîner un peu plus, participer aux événements. Et dans le futur, on espère aussi revoir de tels événements au Québec. Même si on dit qu'il y a peu de relève au snooker, il faut quand même se permettre de pratiquer un peu et puis tout est possible pour les joueurs, ceux qui veulent vraiment. Je vais laisser dans quelques instants continuer les commentaires de M. David Burney, puisque David est le commentateur officiel pour la PABSA. On ne l'a pas dit jusqu'à maintenant, mais c'est lui qui organise les commentaires pour tous les événements qu'on a. Le prochain événement qui va y avoir lieu pour la PABSA sera à San Jose, en Californie. Et j'espère moi-même y participer. J'ai eu de belles invitations. Ça va me faire plaisir d'aller visiter San Jose. Maintenant, je vous laisse avec M. David. Avant de quitter, j'aimerais dire un merci spécial à Louis Duhart, qui a fait de cet événement-là quelque chose de fantastique. Tout ce que vous voyez en ce moment, je pense que c'est la première fois que les gens qui suivent la PABSA sur le web et ils vont reconnaître que ça a été mis de façon professionnelle. C'est la première fois qu'on voit ça. Et puis, on espère dans le futur que M. Duhart va se représenter ou va vouloir représenter la PABSA ou la CAPSA dans les prochains mois ou les prochaines années qui viennent. Donc, merci beaucoup, Louis. Tu es à côté de moi. Tu m'entends très bien. Merci à tous les participants, tous les joueurs qui sont venus s'animer cette semaine. Et à la prochaine, tout le monde. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Danielle. Much appreciated. All the great work that you do. So, looks like Fabino is definitely into this frame, but I will continue on as I usually do when we're getting close. Of big thank yous all around to Ajaya Pradhakar and all of the PABSA crew that have come over and done a wonderful job. Also thanks to Kevin Patrick, our tournament director. A lot of players come in and go in, lots of questions, lots of debates that he had to settle. And he was also the head referee, did wonderful work all week long. Luis Dorant, the producer of the stream, fantastic work. He really jumped in. One of his first broadcasts, but he jumped in full hook, line, and sinker, and has done a wonderful job. Obviously, Annabelle, Danielle's lovely daughter, jumped in from time to time to help us with some technical issues that we have. Rob Richards, our friend out in Ontario, that has been providing the streams on the OBSA YouTube page, just getting the word out there. And Danielle Shabat and the entire crew here at La Bande de Coin have made all of us feel at home. A lot of us don't speak a lot of French, so the crew is really patient here with all of us. We can't say enough about their hospitality. And obviously, Danielle jumped into the box as well, did some commentary work yesterday. Great to hear a little Francais in the booth. And as well our referees, Sylvain Etier, donning the gloves, and even Daniel. He's a man of many talents. He loves the game. He jumped in and refereed one of our quarterfinals. And all the players that traveled near and far. Obviously, there's players that have come all the way from Brazil. That's a far way to travel for such a prestigious tournament, but we appreciate them coming up. It was great to see them in their native country last year in Brazil. Some players have come from the west coast of North America. So great to see that snooker is growing and lots of people participating, and all the viewers out there, everybody that's tuned in for this Open Championship and the Seniors Championship. It's been a great 10 days in the Belle Provence. Lots of great snooker action, ups and downs and all around. So we really appreciate that your viewership. As with the more views we get, hopefully we can approach some people that have some sponsorship money and show them that it would be good to invest in this great game. And as well, just a note on the community. We are growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, but we still need more and more great people behind the scenes. Whether you want to referee, scorekeep, commentate, be a streaming producer, or a tournament director, all those positions really need to start getting filled. We're working with a bit of a skeleton crew this week, but we did a fantastic job. Really appreciate everyone behind. But if that's of interest to you, head over to PABSA.org. That's PABASA.org to just drop us an email of where you feel you could fit in to the team behind the scenes, and as well of what other events are upcoming. So that's a little thank you spiel. We appreciate that Danielle did it en français and I did it in English. But obviously, Fabino was doing his business there to keep his hopes alive. He's up against it. He's ahead in this frame, 48-0. The frame definitely he needs. So sometimes the break can have a negative effect. Kind of cools him down a bit. And maybe Fabino can speed up. Sahil, no stranger to being down in a frame. He had a great clearance last night against Andy McCluskey. And when we do reach the conclusion of this match, we will keep the stream going for the trophy presentation. Obviously, Fabino does not want that to happen anytime soon. But Sahil doesn't want to give his opponent any hint of coming back into this match.